Ever since I was a kid, I've been really artistic. If you want to keep me busy doing something, just give me a pencil and a piece of paper, basically. And that kind of transferred as I grew up into doing various forms of art. I had always, as a little kid, been really attracted to tattoos. Anytime I ever saw somebody with a tattoo, I'd ooh and ah over it, you know, because it was like drawn on the skin. My mom had always told people I'd probably be a tattoo artist when I grew up, which is even more ironic.
I was always into art. I've always been an artist. I've been drawing since I was a little kid, on clothes, shoes, walls, notebooks, homework. Actually, it wasn't even homework. It was this paper that was supposed to be homework that I drew on. My family would always bug me about doing something with my artwork. I couldn't think of anything possibly I could do art-wise that I would enjoy doing, especially, you know, making money, because art to me is freedom, and having somebody tell me what to draw, or like, you know, like computer-aided drafting was the big push, and just none of it was for me. I was sitting around one day and I already had a couple of tattoos, and I had friends that would ask me to draw them up pictures for tattoos they were getting, and finally just, you know, one day I was like, you know, I hate my job. I hate what I do for a living, which in turn was making me hate a big part of my life. So I had decided right then that, you know, hey, I know I can do this. I just needed to find a way in, and I decided just right then that I was going to pursue it and figure out how to do it, and I did it.
Just actually quit a job and went in to get tattooed. Was sitting in the back getting tattooed, heard they said they needed a counter person, and kind of made my move from there. That was the only in I thought I was going to get, and it paid off. Got me in. I opened ColorBomb Tattoo in 2008, February 2008, and been going strong all along.
Just kind of started out tattooing some buddies here and there, messing around with it for a little while, and when I figured out, hey, you know, this is cool and this is really what I want to do, but I need to know a little bit more about the ins and outs and how to really make a career out of this, I went and got my apprenticeship and learned all the ropes there, and after that kind of took off and applied all the stuff I had learned there to the art form as I see it now.
Favorite style of tattooing would be probably new school. Anything graffiti influenced, you know, fat cartoon characters, exaggerated views, point of views. Since working here at ColorBomb, I've really started to get into more color work. I've always been pretty keen into black and gray, but definitely color. So I'd say, yeah, new school graffiti type of artwork is definitely most enjoyable for me.
I really like Japanese style stuff, and I like it a lot, kind of throwing a new school twist on it. Something about it really jumps out to me. I really like biomechanical style stuff. I don't do as much of it as I'd like, so hint, hint, wink, wink. Anybody watching this, come get some biomechanical. Aside from that, I like tattooing angels, anything religious or theological. Dragons, ogres, demons, warriors, skulls. I really run the gamut on things, you know. I consider myself pretty versatile.
Boy. About every neck tattoo I tattoo is my favorite. Any big sleeve, koi fish, I do a lot of koi fish. The one that really sticks out to me though is this big Japanese koi and Hanya mask I did on my buddy's leg. That probably sticks out to me the most right now. Some of my favorite tattoo artists, wow. Let me think about that for a second. Mike DeVries, Jeff Gogwe, a bunch of local people, Aaron Bell, Damon Conklin. Jeez. Keith Bailey, John Simperman. There's just way too many to name. Way too many to name.
I've tattooed some Seahawks before. Those guys are pretty interesting. I've actually tattooed one of the more prominent Seahawks who is now retired as of last year. Shouts out to that guy. I don't want to name drop anybody, but getting a shoe into like the NFL players and stuff is really cool. I've tattooed more than one. You know, it's pretty exciting to rub shoulders with people that, you know, normally you wouldn't be able to, and this job is definitely giving you access to people that you normally wouldn't have access to, or probably wouldn't give you the time of day otherwise. So those are pretty cool.
Business goals. Oh, I'd like to see everybody get tattooed, not just the regular clients. You know what I mean? I'd like to see just a huge uproar of people getting tattooed, whether it's old people, you know, young people, obviously not under 18, but you know, people, all kinds of people. I'd like to see, you know, I mean, everybody's goals and aspirations of opening a business is to own, you know, to own your own business for one, be your own boss, and make money, you know. So, and we're fortunate enough to where we get to make money doing what we love, which a lot of people don't get to do. We get to draw on people all day long, meet all kinds of different kind of people. We listen to music we want, you know. It's definitely not a profession for everybody. It's for a select few people who have it. If you don't have it, you don't. If you do, you do. So I was tattooing this kid's back. I noticed him start to get a little sweaty and turn a little green. He slumped over, pissed his pants, and he woke up, and when he woke up, he accused me of throwing a cup of water on him. I did not throw a cup of water on him. He physically pissed his pants and then decided to puke all over me and all over my station. It was probably the most memorable and disgusting tattoo I've ever done in my life. Being pissed on and puked on. It was nasty. It was nasty. It was bad.
Being a hip-hop artist and tattoo, there is definitely a connection. I happen to be in an industry that is, I can't think of one rapper that doesn't have a tattoo, honestly. I can't. So being an artist myself, I get to, it's the best advertising possibly you could have. I know I go to shows and I hop off stage and start talking to people, which is a great icebreaker already. The music, you know, and mention you tattoo and that's it, you know, you got a client. It's that easy. So there's definitely a correlation between the music and the tattoos. Every artist I know has ink. You know, we listen to music. Music is a great motivator, even in, you know, how you feel and how you're tattooing that day. You know, you could be doing a certain style of tattooing, pop on an album, and it's inspirational. So music and art, you know, it's all art. It all goes hand in hand. But yeah, being a hip hop artist and a tattoo artist is, yeah, they definitely bounce off one another often. ColorBomb Tattoo does not pierce. We do no piercing, no ears, no labrays, no nose, no foreskin, none of that stuff, man. We do not pierce. We're a tattoo shop. We view ourselves as some of the best at what we do, and we like to focus on that. So we cater to our clientele as tattoo artists and make sure that we service them with the best, you know, possible tattoos. And I think if we were piercing and tattooing, that would take away from that. So we are a tattoo shop, period, point blank, no piercings. My advice to clients, future clients, is tattoos can be expensive. It's not something that, there's a saying that a good tattoo isn't cheap and a cheap tattoo isn't good. And I couldn't agree with that more. It's so true. I don't mind in one aspect because of all the scratchers and crappy tattoo artists out there. They give us a lot of work because we fix all their bad tattoos. But it's not what we like to do. We like fresh skin, nothing there. But, you know, my advice to anyone thinking about a tattoo is study up on it. There is a little bit to know about the process. There's decisions, you know, things that go into good decision making as far as a tattoo for you. skin type. There's a lot of aspects that go into a tattoo. So if you don't know what you want, or you got questions, definitely call your local artist, or just call us, because we know it all and we're the best.
It's not a part-time thing. What we put on you is there. It ain't easy to get off if you can at all. So just come in with an idea for us to run with. Don't be shy. You know, we don't bite here. We're all pretty nice dudes, and we really want to kind of help you make the experience the best one that you can, because I think that we've all gotten burned before, you know, getting tattooed. So we're trying to change that up for people.